Welcome back to Dr. Politica, and my name is Peter Ogutu. We are here to decode power and dissect Kenya. Now, we are still on this Ojwang case. This gentleman was killed by policemen in Karura Forest, and the body was dumped, of course, in a cell. That's how I understand it. And now, I want us to go through the darkest twist that's coming out. Yeah, the darkest twist. For example, Talam, the OCS was arrested yesterday, yeah? And now Mukwana, police constable, is in court. And of course, we have a CCTV tape who actually revealed that he was paid 3,000 shillings just to delete the contents, yeah, in the CCTV. But of course, was showing how the body, unconscious body, was actually dropped in the police cell. Now, we start with, the arrest, the arrest of Talam. Talam, the OCS, is now the man who is now being used as a scapegoat, because you can't tell me that Talam is the one who orchestrated all this, because the truth be told, you can't just arrest someone and kill him that way. There must have been power from above. And Talam's arrest shows hidden twist. Dark truth that indeed someone somewhere does not want to, wants to use a scapegoat to actually remove his name from this case that has sparked national outrage. And the arrest of Talam is showing that indeed justice won't be served. And Ojwang's death will go, will disappear into the darkness, because the person who orchestrated this murder, I believe, is still out there. Because this arrest, CCTV camera ameshikwa, amesema alitoa pesa, ikadeletiwa. Of course, Talam must to answer that question. Mbona alitumika in case he was there? Because I also believe that nothing could have happened in that police station without OCS knowledge. Maybe that is true. But again, the OCS himself is saying that he was not there. He was not on duty. Hakuwa hapo. Ali sign out at 6:30 p.m., which of course can be true. But now, the question is, who is this person being hidden by the government? Because people have been calling out for Langat's arrest. But what you are seeing there is that there is no arrest that will be made. In fact, the government saying that they are treating Langat, the DIG, as a complainant, not a suspect. That's the first thing. Now, Mukwana, of course, is in court, and Constable Mukwana is charged with murder and faces court on. Of course, he was on court yesterday, and his sketchy log entries entered cover up as the autopsy proves torture. There's some document I shared yesterday in a video, which of course Maverick or Aoko, shared on Twitter, how Constable Mukwana, the log entries, that of course shows that indeed he was in the police station at the time of Ojwang's death or the body disposal. And this shows why, all these people were probably used by a powerful person. But now, since that person is powerful, nyinyi ndo mnaenda chini. That serves as a lesson that, don't allow to be used, because ikinuka, kiharibika, you are the one who will go down. No, I won't be touched if I'm powerful. You are the one who will go down, because una pesa, una connections, na jela. And that's what we are witnessing right now. Scapegoats, which aren't actually, sacrifice. People are being sacrificed to protect some powerful people. And again, the way the government is handling this issue, Ruto's shady silence shows that indeed Langat or someone is being protected, because the president has never mentioned the name of the Langat. Yeah, Murkomen himself said in Senate that he can't ask Langat to step down because he has got no evidence to prove that he was involved in this heinous act. But again, what evidence do they have to show that Mukwana or Talam were involved in this? Because these are just allegations. And I believe other countries like America, once you hold a powerful office, your name is dragged in such, cases. Well, the first thing they tell you, you need to step down first, resign. We do our investigation. If you're innocent, you'll go back to your post. But if you're guilty, you go to jail. That's how the democracy happens. But now in Kenya, it's the reverse. The powerful people are the ones who are being protected. But the victims, wanalia, and the people who are used to, probably cause the act or the harm, and they're the ones who are being sacrificed. And all this has sparked Gen Z's mandamano. But you see now, when you go on Twitter, the environment ya mandamano imerudi. Remember last year, people used to organize mass actions, Gen Z movements on Twitter, and now it has come back, and it is haunting William Ruto's government. Why? Because this mandamano is going to turn out to be a finance bill mandamano. Because remember, finance bill 2025 is now being, implemented and passed. So this mandamano itakuwa linked na finance bill, and I think it will do Ruto bad, because right now it's with Raila. Remember last mandamano alitumia Raila Odinga kumaliza mandamano. This time round, who will he use? Because already he hakuna Raila. Of course, he can use Gachagua. Gachagua is fighting his government. So these are the darkest twists we are seeing in this case, and this explains why we are not going to see but the justice anytime soon. No justice, because of the way things are turning out. People who are not supposed to be arrested were arrested. Someone like a CCTV tech. How do you arrest a CCTV tech who was just called akapewa pesa, akaambiwa delete this footage? Of course, this guy said that alipoitwa, he told the police officers that he cannot delete it because he will have to come back again and do some work. Then akapewa pesa, akaenda. Then the following day akirudi kutoa hiyo video alipata imetolewa. Maybe it could be true, or it could be a technical way of trying to avoid telling Kenyans what he saw kwa hiyo video. Maybe akisema delete ataulizwa, okay, wewe delete the video, so tell us what did you say there. You see, once you say that you saw the video, you are either arrested because you are abetting crime, or you will be silenced by the powerful people. Wewe umejua ukweli, now they slash you. That's what it happens. So I think I believe this guy will delete this video. I believe so. So there was no way alienda kwa video, akaambiwa ende home, akuja atoe kesho yake. No. The very moment he went there, he must have deleted the video. Alitoka kwa CCTV. Yeah, kuitoa, but now, you can't say that you saw the video, because if you say that you saw the video, now you have to explain, what did you see? Did you see the dead body being dumped there? And if I told you so, you have to mention the names of the people who carried the body. And I think he's avoiding responsibility and avoid got dragged in this issue. And he's avoiding that for his own safety. Now, those are the darkest twists we are seeing in this case. And I think you have to tell me, do you think justice will prevail with all this drama you're witnessing? You see all the things happening just to protect someone. Yeah, the government is doing all these things just to make sure that someone comes out as innocent. Yet the case is the one who's defamed, is the one who filed the report. But do you really believe that a DIG can file a report? Langat alienda police station akafile report kwamba nalibiwa jina na ukijana Ojwang, nataka mshike, then akaenda akangojea. DIG is the boss. He must have gone there akasema, hey, this guy analibiwa jina. You see? Na pia maybe he just wanted the guy to be arrested aende kotini, but a rogue policeman somewhere wanted to please someone. Akafanya mambo zake. It could be. But anyway, we don't have evidence. We can just, say what we are seeing. But you can't tell who really killed Ojwang unless a fair hearing is made and a thorough investigation without tribal ties is done. And that's, of course, we'll see Ojwang's father going back to Homa Bay, someone who is of course satisfied with justice, even though the loss of his son will always haunt him, because he was his only son. Anyway, in the comment section, tell me what you think about this issue. Do you really believe justice will prevail? Ama, all this chaos, when people will cry and talk, and next week ikifika, they'll forget. The same way, people forgot the issue of Ongondo Were. Ongondo Were right now, people have forgotten him. That's how it is. Kenyans are good at forgetting. Yeah, it's true. Do you think Kenyans will forget this thing and they're going sawa amekufa, we move on? Do you think so? Hit me in the comment section and tell me what you think. Thank you.